Well, our father was excavating. You can see he was loading up just some dirt and some stone that was here. And he came back from hauling his load because you can see his tire marks, and he saw a little flame coming out of it, but he wasn't able to get it out. Is what it is. We had some neighbors though. They wanted to make sure no one was stuck in the excavator when they went by the road, so someone came up here just to make sure, which is good.
Can you turn the plate?
Well, we can hear the sirens, but I don't think the fire department's gonna make it up here because there's not an actual road. It's just the fields. Oh, there they are. They're gonna drive by.
Lag her up, boys.
Oh, they're pulling over. We have just kind of the grass field strips that we use to get to the fields. There's nothing we can do because our fire extinguishers weren't putting that out. Yeah, and it was, you heard the fuel popping, and we did not want to get in that. Yep. That sucks. I actually liked that excavator just because it was a really clean, nice shape, so that really sucks. I don't think it's gonna buff out. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. That's dumb.
Well, it's a really clean machine. I think, what does it have for hours? Like 4,000?
Yeah, it wasn't a lot.
Nothing on it. Tight. Undercarriage was, I mean, the undercarriage is still good, so we probably will have a parts machine listed.
But we have our other one is broken too. So.
Yeah, so it sucks. I don't think that undercarriage is gonna fit on any of our other excavators. Oh, the fire department, they turned around. I'm gonna record this because I don't know if they're gonna make it up here. Well, the cars did. That was fine. He's just sending it. Oh, Christoph's talking to him. Yeah. By the time we got up here, there was a 3-foot flame coming out of the engine bay. Yeah. And the last thing you want to do is open that lid.
Yeah, I was driving by and I saw the smoke. And then I called Andreas and be like,
we got a situation. By the time I got from the shop to there, which is only about half a mile, if that, there was a 3-foot flame coming out. And by the time we got up here,
not sure why it wasn't running.
No, he turns it off between loads every time. So like why it happened, I don't know. So here's the content for the day. Well, they got up here with a pickup and a water tank. So at least it'll get out. It was almost burnt out, but that'll finish it. You can see his pickup sunk in. That's how wet it is up here.
Alright, I'm putting the alternator back on this thing. I would have been done with it last week, but on this lip there's a bushing, and when you tighten it, it's supposed to make it stiff. While I was beating it back, and I broke the housing off the damn thing. So we had to get a new housing. Now I'm gonna put it on and get this truck, this Ford, out of here, and then we can grab a lift machine. We'll put it in there. We'll get the shit tanks in here soon, the 7600, and get that all done. We're gonna finish this up, tighten it up, and then we'll call it good.
Well, we had that fire yesterday, but it is what it is. You can't change it. So yesterday after that, I had to leave and do some other stuff, but before I left, we found out the cradle that the piston sits on is for basically the next size up. So my mom is got to get the right one, but they had to order it, so it should be here tomorrow. They said they were hoping it was going to be here today, but it's going to be here tomorrow, which is no big deal. I'm going to pull this out because I got some other stuff I want to work on. But what I just did was worked on this 60 here, that hose right there, goes on the back by the hydraulic pump. It was leaking like crazy, so I had to switch that out. And all this crap you see was by the battery cover, or battery, which is by your feet. So the old floor pan was non-existent, and it was a grain bag basically for way too long. I did test out the plasma cutter on this. This is the first thing I cut. Works slick. Had to put a new battery terminal on it, put some rubber over it, and then got that in there. It is a little sideways because I had the old one, which I already threw in the scrap pile, but this section of it, completely sideways like this, was gone. Well, you can hear Christoph cursing up a storm in the background, but nothing changed. I just cut this sheet 6 feet. I guess I pulled this bodco in. This is ours, first one that we had. We got the other one last year that we picked up, but the other one's getting a whole different makeover. But this one we're just patching because we've stayed on it over the years, and it's not too bad the amount you have to patch every year. It's just always a new section. Now we have given up on painting it. That is, yeah, whatever. But so this 4x6 sheet is going to go right here. You can see last year, right here, we had an axle snap, and then it crunkled it, and then over the years that spot rusted out first. This wasn't patched last year. I think it was patched the year before. But we didn't have to patch a lot on this last year. Just little squares like you see right there. Like I'm gonna cut this off before, but I gotta do a lot of grinding now. So, because this whole thing got patched 3 years ago on both sides. But yeah, so I'm gonna grind out all this paint for that square. We'll weld it on the bottom, and then we'll take a skid steer and we'll just roll it. It ain't gonna come out perfect, but it'll hold manure. And then this year we honestly got a good amount to patch on this one, but you have that. So I just used the plasma cutter. Thing is slick. You can see we have a mess in here again, but you have that. Anyways, the John Deere's in here. Christoph is trying to find an oil leak, but he's got to take the fuel tank off. So we were working on cleaning up in here, but then we decided to start fixing again. So Christoph is working on he had a canister rod out.
They could have got out when I was changing the tire.
Yeah, so we're doing a little bit of a tire experiment here. We got winter deeps, brand new winter deeps on this side.
Somebody's gonna complain.
Someone is going to bitch what we're doing, but that's okay. And then I actually don't know what the brand of these are. But they're a little bit more pricey than winter deeps, but winter deeps are sometimes hard to get. And then also, once you start running about halfway on the tread, they kind of suck. We had a different brand that was similar to this. Those were really good, especially in the snow and even in the mud, but they wore out quick. So Josh Jarvis, he runs these now, and he recommended we try these. So since this truck needed tires, because the other ones were pretty shot, and the ones that were still okay, they went on a different truck, and or they'll go on a trailer, whatever. But we're gonna see how this runs. Since it's a side-by-side on the same truck, someone's gonna complain completely that we're running completely different brands on one side and one side on the other. Yeah, they are very now what people should be complaining about is the longevity that we managed to get out of our tires.
We will put a new one on.
Yep. So this is coming off before we haul any manure this year, because with our luck, it will blow on the first day or the first load, or when we go to fill it up. So she's pretty soft, which is okay. But that would be the last tire that needs to get replaced on this spreader. So we have had this tank since when I was in 5th grade. Marcus is in what class now?
He's in 5th grade.
He's in 5th grade, so I was 11 when we got that. That tank's old.
Yes, that tank is big.
I'm also
It was already
apparently.
15 years old when we bought it.
Yep. We bought it with
brand new tires.
Yep, the guy, he was from Georgia, Vermont. I couldn't tell you the guy's name, but I actually think he watches the videos. Because
Sure.
I could be
He
wrong.
used to pull. He pulled a 1066 and cabless duals.
With duals. But yeah, that tank has treated us pretty good. He put brand new tires on it, and then we bought it. Yeah. And that is the last original tire from when we got it from him, but it's going to be gone this year. We had one blow up going down the road.
I think we paid $9 for it.
Yeah. Nowadays.
9? Yeah, 9. It was 10, and then
we still bought that off Craigslist.
Did we?
Yes. Matt, our neighbor,
yes, that's true,
found that for us on Craigslist because we didn't, well, Christoph was horrible with computers back then, and I was still only 11, so I wasn't looking at anything. But yeah, that was a marketplace, our Craigslist find. That was the original marketplace. No, this tank has treated us real good, except for the axles we've snapped over the years. But you know, you have that. Shit happens. So a lot has changed over the years.
You wanna put the plastic on so I can wipe it?
You didn't tighten that very good. Come on.
Now just pop it on.
And someone's gonna say you could have just changed out the pancake, but we couldn't have.
Everything is rusted, corroded and rusted through, so I might as well put a new one on.
Yeah. All right, we better end this clip because people just watched an excavator burn, and now me talking about manure tanks, so they're getting a real joyride in this video.
That's okay.
Oh, if you don't notice, we have both 1086 here.
Oil
I guess,
changes?
yeah, they both got, Philip did 2 oil changes. We got the 6-inch ship pump on that one. That tractor's married to a 6-inch ship pump, and this one's married to an 8-inch. It's a real 1086 dream. Except for this one gets to live with duals because in a case of an emergency, she goes on the Heralds in the spring. She used to be a backup to pull the Bodco manure tank.
Many years ago.
I remember going up a steep hill and wheeling it with that tank right there because I was ambitious and young and stupid, and I thought I'd pull that hill, and we went back down it on a wheelie.
Yeah. Enough.
Look at that, no swearing.
Try to do better.
Yeah. I had to edit a lot out of the last video, if no one...
What were you swearing?
You! My gosh. And it's not even like PG-13 swearing. He's out here freaking rated R to another extent. Well, that's the next day, but Birdie helped me throw this plate on here this morning real quick before we had to leave, so we just slapped it on the tire, butted it up to where I grinded some of the rust and paint away, and tack welded it here, 3 other spots there, just tack welded it, and then we pried it, and you can see we tacked it here and on the other side just like that. You actually have this cutout right here is because someone backed this into something. So I'm gonna weld up what I can right now. Right now the ladder, we're using that to help pry that up. Once I get that done, I'm gonna get one of the skid steers, and then that's how we do it. We just push onto the skid steer and it just rolls it right how you want it. It doesn't look perfect, but it works good enough to where you can weld it on and it'll hold manure. That's all that matters. I'm gonna bend that up. Keep going. Whoa, I'll tack weld that.
Yeah, it's a spot right here.
that a couple times. Well, okay, so the skid steer wasn't heavy enough to do the last 8 inches, so we put our mini weight block in it. I did cut off a lip of extra steel. Look at that. I'll weld that. That's a lot better. Alright, I'll tack weld the next section.
I guess if you do this side, I'll move over so you can get to this side.
Oh, come on.
You needed that fucking almost ton.
Yes, that wasn't perfect welding, but it'll work. Okay. Go the other side, and then we'll have to
Work your way over.
You can try that. You gotta come closer. Come like right here. Back up. Yeah, out.
Huh?
Can you come up a little? Too much. Yeah, right there. That's all he's got. Yeah, we'll have to beat it with a hammer to get that tight. Okay. Well, I've been working on this kind of solo, and then Marcus just showed up from school.
Yeah.
He was just helping me a little bit. You want to show him what we just used to do this and what we're doing?
We used some old junk cardboard, cutted it out from the front piece.
You want to show him where? So that's a whole 4x8 sheet, 6 feet there, 2 feet there. Oh, I got a phone call. 1 sec. Oh, we're using that cardboard for the here.
Trace that out.
Yep, this is all here. It's not bad, but up there it is. And you gonna slap that on there, Marcus? We're just gonna patch that whole corner.
It's topping.
All that top pieces fits right in there. I cut it out with my knife. There's a little flapper right there. But you can see what we're doing. And yeah, I was already in the process of cutting this, and then I realized I should probably record something. So Marcus, if you want to record 30 seconds of me cutting, you can.
Okay.
30. Just so you know, if this isn't right, Marcus traced it. Right?
Yeah.
Here's the moment if Marcus traced it right.
It don't.
Uh-oh, Marcus.
Oh boy.
Well, it fits pretty decent right there.
Yeah. Need to cut that.
We got a little bit here in the round spots. Technically, I could just weld it. It won't be in the lip. Well, right here. Actually, you want to give me the chalk? I'll mark right here a little.
Yep.
Well, Marcus has been trying to help, right? Or you've been helping your daddy?
I've been sweeping and cleaning.
Yeah, they have been working on cleaning this shop up because it is the definition of disgusting. But it looks a hell of a lot better already. We still got a long ways to go, but it's starting to echo in here. That's how you know it's getting cleaner. But still got a lot to do, but it is getting better. I actually put the tank on the other side of the shop here because Roger's coming tomorrow for the John Deere chopper, and you got to do the yearly winter checklist through it. Tell us what we got to do for preventative maintenance, and it's worked amazing for us over the years in doing that, so we stay on it. But I put it on this side so we can get in there, and I got to work on the other side of the tank because I finished the one side. I did a center plate.
Oh, there's a hole.
I know. I got to put a whole wrap plate here and a whole wrapping plate there. These two spots under those plates are actually not horrible right now. And then I got to do this like I did right there. I do the same thing here because there's a hole right here, and I'll just plate that entire thing. Both sides will be done. I got to do something here. She's thin. And then you saw the smoke coming out the top, and I just cut a 4x4 square hole out because the center plate's bad.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get the gas coming out of there at night, not that we're in here. And I've been welding on it, so it was building up in there. Yeah. So that's gonna end this video. You guys got to start out with was it like 3 days ago now, or 2 days ago that the excavator burnt? 3 days ago? 3 days already. So that happened a couple days ago, and shit happens, I guess. Wasn't expecting that. What'd you think when you found out about that thing? The excavator burning.
Oh.
School bus truck, right?
Yeah.
Who told you?
Pam.
Pam.
Yeah.
You know, Pam used to drive your daddy and all his uncles to school.
Yes.
Elementary school. And now she's driving
You asked the school.
the young prodigy.
Only difference is, when we used to be bad, she'd come and set on us. She did. She'd come right back there.
Oh, shit. No, you get in trouble. You're good on the school bus, right? Otherwise, Pam would tell us. Don't smirk and walk away.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see that. We gotta open the doors up again, get the smell out of here. So that's the end of the video. I'll say thanks for watching. Till the next one. Hopefully the next video is just more mellow.